percentages. All right. Now, in business, some of you guys are comfortable with business. You understand to run a business, you have to make a profit, right? So if you're going to be selling things, generally what happens is you buy something and then you sell it for something more. Everybody agree? All right. And then the difference between those is called your profit. Today, now what we're doing is we're just going to kind of demonstrate how you can calculate whether it's a markup or whether it's a discount. All right, very simple process. All right, very simple, but I'm always amazed at how many people find this a little confusing. All right, so I really want your attention right now. All right, I'm going to just go around the room and everybody's going to answer a question just so I know you understand what I'm talking about. I'm going to do the first couple problems and then you can make sure that you understand exactly what I expect. I want you to write down what you did to get your answer because you're going to use your calculator to get the answer. All right? So here we go. For number 1, it says this. All right? We have an MP3 player that was $150. You want to make a 22% profit, so you're going to mark it up 22%. But what I want everybody to do right now is above the $150, I want you to put that represents what percentage? It represents 100%. That's what it represents. All right? No, don't need to wait. All right? If you pay $150 for something, you just paid what? 100%. Now what you're going to do is you're going to sell it to your neighbor or your friend or somebody, but you're going to make a little profit. So you're going to sell it to them for something more than that. All right, now let's say you just decided that you wanted a 22% profit. All right? Now, who can tell me how I would find out what that price is? Jack, what could I do? Tell them what to do. Well, no. Now we're not doing any estimation. We're going to use our calculator. So you just have to tell me what to do. How do I find this? Tell me. Divide it by 22. What do you think? What? 0.22. What do I do? Oh, I'm not sure what you guys are saying. Thank you. Definitely. When you want to find 22% of something, you just multiply. All right, so when everybody take their calculator, take 150, just your calculator, 150 times 0.22. Tell me what that is. $33, right? So that would be the markup. So what would you sell it for? Yes, exactly. You would take 150 plus the 33, and so that would be $183. That would be the markup price. Everybody with me on that? Well, what was the original? No, the original was $150. You marked it up 33. So like if you bought something for $150, you're just interrupting. All right, so let's talk about this real quick. You're going to mark the price. What are you going to mark up? Exactly. How much are you going to mark it up? How many dollars? That's what you did when you did 150 times 0.22. What did you get? So you're marking it up. How many? $33. What are you marking up? The 150. So if you mark it up $33, it's going to be how much? Yeah, now you're in the game. So it'd be $183. You with me on this? This is the actual markup. All right? So you either have to add it or you subtract it. You with me? A discount, you would probably do what? You'd probably subtract. Guys, stop. I didn't ask you to go ahead. I'm telling you, I'm going to show you a shortcut in a minute. You're going to go, wow, that's pretty cool. This is how I want you to do it. All right? This is how I want you to do it. All right? Now, if you mark something up 22%, you're adding 22% to the price. Does everybody agree with that? Come on now. Where I'm going. So now instead of being 100%, the value is going to be worth what? What percentage?
120.
Yes, it's 122%. Okay? So now what I want you to do is I want you to take the $150, and if I mark it up by 22%, I'm going to multiply that by 1.22. Everybody do 150 times 1.22. 150 times 1.22. What is it?
180.
The same exact answer.
Oh,
That's what I'm trying to tell some of you guys. You're just not listening. What?
so you just add.
Just what is the question? I don't need a statement. If you understand, then I'm going on. Shh, no, stop. Do you understand where I got the 122%? So how do you think I got 1.22? Come on. Now, you could also remember if I want to do a percentage, I just divide by 100. So if you forgot all that, you can just do 122 divided by 100, and that would give you the 1.22 as well. You hear me? All right, so that's kind of a shortcut. All right, that's kind of a shortcut. I don't want you to multiply by 0.22 and then add it back in. I want you to understand the difference between a markup and a discount. All right, so now let's see if I made any sense. Let's look at number 2. What? All right, just give me a second. What? All right, so if you're going to mark it up 31.5%, what percent is the value of the sofa going to be now? Tell me.
631.5%.
No. No, what? Thank you. You're adding 100%.
Oh.
You're adding 100% plus the 31.5% to get 131.5%. Now, what decimal is 131.5%? Tell me. Yes, thank you. So it'd be 1.315 times what?
Times 600.
Yay, times 600. Thank you for listening. Now, multiply that out on your calculator and tell me what that is. She's got it. Come on, Eve. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Yes, 180.
Exactly. So, did anybody else get $789? Boys, this is the issue. You keep asking me questions, and you're not listening. Pay attention. Number 3, here we go. You're up. Tell me what to do.
You compute 100 plus 23%.
Good.
Times
Now, what percent? How do I change 123%?
1.2.
So 1.23 times what?
660.
Good job. Thank you for listening. What is that?
822.87.
Anybody else get that? Right, now don't forget, we're always rounding to the nearest penny. Always rounding to the nearest penny. All right, Angelina, let's hear you.
So, so you change that to 100%, and then it's 135%, and then that would be 1.35 times 60.
Thank you, girl. Good job. Tell me what that is.
21.9.
21.9.
375.
Now, we can't have that number, right?
So it's just 21.5.
$21 and we round to the nearest penny, right?
Oh, 93.
So that would be $21 and don't you agree it would be 94 cents?
Oh, yeah.
Because the 7, right?
Yeah.
You agree with that? Everybody good? Now, again, remember what I'm saying. This is what I want written on your paper. All right? I don't care about doing all the arithmetic. All right? You're multiplying. All right? Max, you tell me about number 5 now. What am I going to do with that? Good. Good job, Max. How's this? 53.34. I need people to check him.
Yeah,
Everybody agree?
that's right.
All right. Sean, you're up. You got kind of a tricky one, so I want you to help me.
So that would be $8.99.
Good.
Times 1.48.
Wow. Thank you very much for that. Hold up. Hold up. Tell me again. Go ahead. I'm listening now. How did I get the 8?
Well, you just times 5 times 2 to get 10.
Right. Did everybody see how I got the 0.8? Right. Look, what everybody take on your calculator if you needed to, which you shouldn't, 4 divided by 5. That's where the 8 is coming from. You with me? So it becomes 134.8%. 134.8%. Okay? Very good, Sean. Now multiply that out. And remember, Sean, I want you to round to the nearest penny.
$12.12.
Somebody double check him, please. $12.12. All right? Everybody good?
How did you get the 0.8?
Do on your calculator 4 divided by 5. What do you think that is?
4 divided by 5 is 0.8. Oh, she.
No, you don't need to explain it to us.
Oh,
Go ahead.
how does it become? Oh, because you already added. Okay.
True?
Yeah.
Yes, good. Answering your own question. Anybody else have a question on that? Nobody? All right, Jack, you're up with number 7. Now we have a discount. So I want to see if you're smart enough to do this.
Watch 160. So write down 160 times 88.
What type of 88? Yes, so what's 88%? It's a decimal.
28.
Yes, 0.88. Now, come on now. Stay with me. Remember, it's a discount, right?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. I want you to tell me, okay? I want you to tell me if you're not sure. All right? So this was 100%. Do you agree with that? Instead of adding, we have to do what now? We're subtracting 12% because it's a discount. So everybody do 100 minus 12. That represented 88%. And how do you represent 88%? 0.88. All right, so Jack, what was the final answer for 160 times 0.88?
140.8.
Anybody else get 140?
Discount. I agree.
Is it $140.80?
Yeah.
All right. Everybody good? All right. Let's do the next one. All right. We have a 15% discount. Hey, why don't you do this?
So 24 times 85.
So how do I write that as a decimal?
0.85.
Yes, 0.85. And so what would that be?
$20.40.
Which, but I want it as in dollars.
$20.40.
Yes, $20. Everybody agree with that? $20.40. Anybody have any questions? Come on now. Make sure you know. All right, Christine.
And then, you do. And then 95 divided by 80.
Whoa, wait a minute. What are we dividing?
95.
I agree with you. 95%. How about I write 95%?
Oh, 0.95.
0.9. So I'm taking 95% of what?
Of 80.
Right. So we're
Times
there. You go. All right. Good job. So tell me about that. 76. All right. Everybody happy with that? $76. All right. Anna, you're up.
So you can do $14. 14 times 4 times.
Uh-oh. What is it? A markup or a markdown?
Oh, it's a markup.
Yeah. So don't worry about it. That's why I say you got to just read carefully. So it'd be 14 times what?
1.
Yes, 1.09. What did you get?
I got $15. How did you get 1.09?
What did you want me to get? What did you get?
Well, I just forgot how you got.
So it's a 9% markup, right?
Oh, so you add 100?
Right.
Oh.
It's 100%.
forgetting?
Yeah, it's okay. 100%. Think of it this way: 100% is the whole thing.
Okay.
So you're adding a percent to the whole thing, or you're subtracting percent from the whole thing. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Tell me what to do.
Number
11.
11. Okay, so it's a markup, so it's going to be 10 times 1.08.
Thank you very much.
Which is 10.8. So,
Yes, I think you're right. I think you're right. But we would just say
$10.
that's correct. Okay? All right, next.
It's a markup, so it'd be 43 plus 1.20
Plus, you said?
or times,
There you go.
and that would be 51.6.
Everybody else happy with that? 5160? All right, next, please.
So it's a discount, so you subtract 100 minus 25, and that would be 75. So you put 75 times 120.
Wow, 0.75 times 120 is equal to $90. Thank you, that was very good. All right, Sienna, you're up.
Okay, so it's markup, so 100 plus 17 is 117. 1 put 0.17 times 25 is 29.
Thank you, kiddo. What is it?
29.
Very, very good. $29.25. Is everybody happy so far? All right, Jensen, all the way in the back. You're up. Tell me about 15. Yeah. Have you been doing these with me? If it's a discount, I know that. You shouldn't do that. I promise you. It's going to help out a bunch tomorrow if you do it this way. If you're doing it your way tomorrow, it's going to be much harder. You hear me? All right, so listen to me. I want to make it easy because you're smart. It's easy. If you lose 8%, you get to keep how much? That's right. That's all there is. So you're just taking 126 and multiplying it by what? Yes, 0.92. Now, come on. I don't want you to say that hesitantly. Do you understand that? 92% is the same as 0.92, right?
Yeah.
So now, tell me what your car tire is going to cost. And 90. Anybody else get that? $115.92. Look, it's super important to be able to do this, guys. When you're going out in the real world, you guys have heard of Cyber Monday and Black Friday and 25% off and 70% off and 30% off and 80% off. You got to be able to tell me exactly what's going on. If somebody says you get 80% off, you ought to be able to tell them exactly what the price is. Most of the time when you go buy something, it's incorrect anyway, but people just don't know it. All right? I always know it because I can do the math. Right? You should know. It has nothing to do with me knowing math to be able to do percentages. Does everybody agree with that? Come on now. It's not that hard. It's just understanding numbers. All right? So now, 16. Go. You.
So it's $15. It's a $10 or it's a 10% discount. So it's going to be 15 times, and you do it's going to be 15 times 0.90.
Thank you very much.
That's going to equal $13.50.
Thank you. $13.50.
Let me see you in my target.
Right.
It's like 10% off the pencils.
Oh, they know. I'm
It's like
not.
it's wrong. It's like
All right, they know.
yes.
All right, next. Go.
Did we skip something?
We're on 17.
So it'd be 114 times 1.04.
Beautiful. Tell me what that is, please.
That would be 18.
What?
118.56.
Anybody else get that?
Yep.
All right, we're on a roll now, finally. Okay, next, please, in the back. Yes, sir.
Wait,
Perfect.
okay, so you would, want 75 100, so you would do 75 times 1.06,
Tell me what that is.
which equals, 79.5.
How much?
$79.5.
$79.50. Anybody else get that? All right, Gray. Your right hand looks amazing, man. Amazing work. I like that. All right, here we go. Tell me how to do number 19. And what does that equal to? Amazing. Thank you. Now I want to see how long it takes you to write 520. I'm going to come back. If it's not neat enough, you're going to do it again.
I can't even get out of 5.
Oh, poor baby. I'm supposed to feel sorry for you. I know.
Okay.
Yes, you can. What? All right. Listen, guys, if you get the same answer, 50% is half. I understand that. Right? If you get the same answer, then understand that what you did is probably what? Correct. All right. Number 20. Who did I skip? I skipped you? All right, go. Go 20.
So it calculates with 95 times 18.
Point what?
18.
You're killing me. No.
1 point.
Well, if it was a markup, yes, it would be 1.18, but it's not a markup. It's a So what were you, if you discounted 18%, what would it be multiplying by? Yes. You're discounting 100. How are you discounting all the other problems?
I don't know. I did it all on the other one.
How did you discount 10%? I'm looking at number 16. How did I get 0.9? Okay. How about number 13?
120 times 2.5 is 30, and then 120 minus 30.
Stop. You're not listening at all. Seriously. You're not listening at all. And that's what some of you, that's what I don't understand. I do not understand. If it was easier to do it the other way, guess what? I would show you that way. I promise you. I have been doing this a long time. I only show you the most best effective way that will help you in the long run. I promise you it's this way. All right, tomorrow if you do it your way, it's going to be much more difficult. Much more difficult. So you're either what? Adding to 100% or you're subtracting from 100%. All right, so let's make sure you understand this now. You ready? All right. So, and again, guys, I don't want you upset with me. I'm just trying to show, get in the game. If you don't know something, immediately tell me. Immediately. Don't feel bad about not knowing something. I don't ever want you to feel bad. I want you to feel bad if you're not listening and you ask me a question, right? That's what I'm telling you. And that's what some of you are notorious for. You don't listen until you're ready to listen. And then it's too late. All right? Here we go. So let's go back to your problem right here. So, go ahead.
82.
Yes. Wow. Very good. That's exactly correct. I don't need to teach you that. Go. Now tell me what the answer is.
77.
77 point what?
9.
90. So it would say $77.90. Yes, good, great. All right, anybody having any trouble with this whatsoever? All right, it is mind-blowing. All right, so here we go. I want 21. Go ahead, Greg. Thank you. Tell me what I have to do here.
Mark up to 30 times 1.11.
Which is? 33.3. So 33.30. So $33.30. Anybody else get that? Can you imagine, Gray, if I wouldn't let you use a calculator? Think of all the multiplication you'd have to be doing tonight with your right hand.
I think I'm writing it
You can just use a calculator.
I believe it. I believe it. I'm thinking about not letting you use a calculator, Gray. I'm gonna be honest. I'm thinking about not letting you use a calculator.
Mr. Stroud.
Maybe we
All right.
should make them write.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
All right, go. Tell me what to do for 22. Go.
so it's 18 times 1.107.
1.107. Is that what?
1.07.
Thank you. Which is
19.26, which would be $19.27. 96.
you're brilliant. Here we
Kind
go.
of. That's amazing.
All right, here we go. Sean, you with me back there?
What's so good?
Sean? Sienna, read 23.
Video stores on previously DVDs for 40% off the regular price of $15. What is the sale price?
What would I have to do?
100.
What are you talking? See, you get a 40% discount. So what percent are you going to have to pay? Is 15 the percent or is it the dollar? So I want the percentage. You get a 40% discount.
100 minus 40,
Yes, which is what?
60.
So what decimal is 60?
Point.
So 0.6 times what?
6 times 15.
Thank you. Tell me what that is, please.
9.
9 what?
12.
Yes. $9. Okay, I need 24. Read it. Go. Jack, yes. Go.
Due to the increased rate of its rent, the neat novelty store had to mark up the cost of its helium balloon for 7%. The store's original cost for a bunch of eight primary colored helium balloons was $7. What was the selling price after the markup?
So tell me what to do.
$7
Yeah.
times 1.7.
1 point.
1.07.
Thank you. Good job. So my,
And times that. And we get $7.40.
yes. Excuse me. Thank you. $7.49. All right, Jensen, tell me, please. Yeah. Go ahead. Read it for me, buddy.
What's the cost to buy after discount?
So tell me what to do.
So 12,000 times 29, which is 10,800.
Thank you. Bless you. $10,800. Exactly. Now, look, guys, I'm not trying to be a pain, but listen to me now. This is essential. Every day, this is what you do. Every day when you go out and buy things. All right? I am astounded by the number of people who don't understand percentages. All right? That is not you anymore. Hopefully, you feel like you understand discounts and markups perfectly. All right? And again, we're going to talk about it more tomorrow, and it's harder tomorrow because we're going to go backwards. I'm going to give you the discounts, and you're going to have to tell me what the original price is. But you guys should know that's going to be kind of easy because if today we multiplied, probably going to do what tomorrow? Yes, we're probably going to divide tomorrow. Now, listen, on the other side now, guys, flip the page. All right, over the same principle. Write out how you got the answer. So understand, I don't care about just the answer, except for you. All right, you can just literally, because I know you're struggling. All right, just write the answer after you use your cup. You hear me? Shh. So again, on these problems here, all right, multiply them out. All right, tell me exactly how you set it up. I don't want just the answer tomorrow when I take a look at these. Everybody hearing me? All right. So now, again, hopefully you guys understood what I was saying. It is, I'm not kidding, essential that you're able to do this. All right. Very, very important. So make sure you practice, all right, what I mean with the percentages. All right, now, get it done before the bell rings. I think you can. All right? Let's go.
How many did you say?
Shh. Sit down.